Hi, boys and girls. Z and I are back for another story time with Z. Let's review. Last time we met Z, who is an alien. And he's got a long, funny name that it's even hard for him to say. So we're just going to call him Z. Z is on Earth, and his rocket ship is broken, and he's trying to figure out what makes a good friend. I hope you had those good conversations with your parents to talk about what is a good friend and what you could do to make a new friend. Now, Z and I are going to sit here and read another story to you. Have you ever played with someone you didn't know very well? How did you feel? And what did you do together? In this story, Z feels nervous about playing with new friends and doesn't know what they can do together. The kids help Z learn that even if someone seems new or different, you can discover things that you have in common, things that are same about both of you. As you listen to this story, pay attention to what the characters have in common, ways that they are the same. All morning, Z had been exploring the treehouse. There were so many new things to see, hear, and touch. It was all very different from Z's home. Just then, Z heard loud voices outside. Z looked out the window and saw two of the children who played at the treehouse walking towards the tree. Look at him peeping over, just like he's doing in my screen. Z felt nervous and a little bit scared. Z didn't know the kids very well yet, and they seemed very different. Z wondered what they could talk about or what they could play together. What if the kids didn't like what Z liked? Or what if they didn't like Z at all? He's feeling worried, isn't he? Jordan and Maya came to the treehouse. Hi, Z. Do you want to play? They asked. Z gave a small wave to the kids, but stayed on the other side of the room. Z didn't know how they would decide what to play together. Whoop, Z! Z didn't know how to find things that they all had in common, or how they were the same. What would you tell Z to do? Why don't you take a minute and think about that? Parents, if you want to pause here, you can. Z, what's the matter? Asked Maya. Don't you want to play today? I do like to play, whispered Z, but we're different. I'm an alien and you are kids. I don't know what we could do together. I'll bet there are lots of ways that we're the same, even if we're also a little bit different, said Maya. Jordan and I are different because he wears special hearing aids to help him hear. And I don't. And we also have our own different families. But we're also the same because we both like elephants, and we both like pizza, and we both like to build sandcastles together. Z was excited. Do you think we could find some ways that we're the same too? Do you think they're going to find ways Z and them are the same? I think so too. Of course, said Maya. Let's see. I really like to sing songs. What about you? I like to sing songs too, exclaimed Z. That's something we have in common. I also like to play a game called Zoogle and Zip, added Z. Everyone hides where the Zoogle can't see them, and then the Zoogle zips over and tries to find them. The game is the same as hide and seek. We love to play that game, exclaimed Jordan. So the three friends played Zoogle and Zip and hide and seek all afternoon. You know, Z, said Jordan, I was a little nervous to play with you today too, but I'm so glad we got to know each other. We found out that we have lots of things in common, and Z and Maya felt very glad too. Z says, whenever we're together, my friends help me discover how children on Earth get along with each other. Z wants all of you to remember that when you talk and play with one another, you can also discover things that you have in common. Hey parents, this slide again is for discussion. Ask your child those questions. Z was worried that the kids wouldn't like him or like Z and wouldn't want to play because they were different. Did that happen? And what happened instead? And if you wanted to play with someone new, what could you do to find out what you both like to play? Take a little bit after this video and talk to your kids about these questions. Because like I said, next week, some things are going to change and they're going to go to a different, some of them are going to go to a different classroom. And they're going to meet lots of new friends. Okay, so thanks, boys and girls, and we will see you next week. Bye.